The Bible has shaped history, but what we read today is not the original text. The Old Testament was written in Hebrew, the New Testament in Greek. Translation was essential to share these words worldwide. Translating isn't just swapping words, it's about capturing meaning, and every choice can shift our understanding. Even a single Greek word might have several English meanings, leading to different Bible versions like the King James and the Revised Version. These differences matter, not just to scholars, but to everyday believers. The King James Version shaped English-speaking faith for centuries. Later versions, like the Revised Version, used newer manuscripts, changing the deeper language knowledge and changing familiar verses. Such changes can feel unsettling, raising questions about the Bible's authority. But understanding why translations differ helps us see how these texts have shaped belief over time. It is all about which version is right, and about appreciating the challenge of preserving ancient wisdom. The debates over a single verse show how deeply people care about these words. Even small changes can open up new meanings and questions. Translation is both a responsibility and a journey, one that continues to shape faith today. Every version is not just an attempt to bring ancient wisdom to life for a new generation. It masquerades in the ancient voice of the serpent, mixing truth with error, as was recognized in the later versions. The story of the Bible is also the story of its translations. Each translation reflects the values and questions of its time, and that's why translations matter. One of the biggest translation debates centers on 2 Timothy 3-16. The King James Version says, "All Scripture is given by inspiration of God." The Revised Version reads, "Every Scripture inspired of God is also profitable." The King James makes a sweeping claim: all Scripture is divinely inspired. The Revised Version leaves room for interpretation. Maybe not every part is inspired. Remember that Eve in the garden was beguiled by such reasoning. This subtle shift sparks major theological debate. Is the whole Bible perfect, or are only some parts inspired? The answer shapes how believers view the Bible's authority. A few words can change everything. This debate highlights a key difference between Protestants and Catholics. Protestants, especially those who follow sola scriptura, see the Bible as the sole authority, so the King James wording is crucial. For Catholics, authority comes from Scripture, tradition, and the Church's teaching. The Revised Version's wording is less troubling for Catholics since interpretation is guided by the Church. For Protestants, questioning inspiration can shake the foundation of faith. For Catholics, faith rests on both the Bible and the living tradition of the Church. Another key difference appears in John 5:39. The King James Version commands, "Search the Scriptures," a call for personal Bible study leading to a fuller knowledge of Christ. The Revised Version states, "You search the Scriptures," not a command, but an observation. In the King James, Jesus urges active searching and points out that people study the Scriptures but miss his true identity. The change in the Revised Bible's subtlety shifts the focus from these points Christ was trying to convey to the people. It warns against missing the message by focusing only on the text. The Bible is a signpost pointing the lost to the destination. The goal is to find the person behind the words. Translation differences can unsettle faith, but they also invite deeper engagement. Some turn to tradition or church authority for guidance. Others study the original languages and context. These debates don't weaken faith, they make it more thoughtful and alive. The Bible is both divine and human, shaped by centuries of translation. Wrestling with these questions is part of a living faith. The story of the Bible is ongoing, shaped by every generation. Understanding translation helps us approach Scripture with humility and wisdom,